police were shooting and killing protesters. They jailed over 40-something today. Why? Because they were protesting for insecurity. And then someone will tell me that Nigeria will be better. Obi will fix Nigeria. I'm asking Rose now. Maybe you know Rose, all of you are outside now. Maybe now go down. Maybe now go down. You know the last. Let it not be that thing that they want to repeat again. No. Let it not be what I'm thinking.
So ana m ajụ ndị nọ n'UK ebe president gbara gbapụga maka na
Shetima anaghị ekwu okwu. Shetima anaghị ekwu okwu. Gumi anaghị ekwu okwu. Sultan anaghị ekwu okwu. Anila onwezi onye na-ekwu okwu. Obere oge na you'll be hearing presidency. On behalf of president. Zoo. On behalf of presidency. Presidency has passed a law that so. Nigeria. It is.
No, I see.
Drake. Can anyone hear me? Everywhere is quiet. Is it just me?
Yes. Go on.
Okay, Mazi. I greet everybody. I just wanted to, I greet all you guys. Honorable Tenchu, USD Tina, Juan Dangozi, Biafra First Love, One Love from EC, One Simon. I greet all you. I greet all y'all. Uncle Lion. I greet all everybody, my Biafran family. I just wanted to greet you guys. I just, the whole thing that is happening in the zoo, you guys have seen it. There is continuing to, that thing that you said, Mazi was there. Basra, this brother Tompolo, and all these other Niger breadless that were with us. During that time, our leader was locked up, That's the problem. That's the thing about Nigeria. Like you said, what Nigeria cannot do when it comes to money, it does not exist. For real. A lot of people, money, ego is the thing that has really, really messed us up. Because they would go show you me, Ozbo, on your banana. With all the hard work of our Prime Minister to build us, everybody together for the whole 5 years. It just took one day for somebody like Ogen Kere, Isaiah Anyogo, whatever his name is, just to try to wonder everything like we just all built. I won't lie, but the way we are standing, all by God's grace, but dear friends, that thing our leader said, Biafra is the last miracle, and I'm seeing it right now that literally, it's not by our hands or our strength, but it's by the grace of God. And the God's miracle is what's going to really, really, really save us. But you know what? And that's why I know that we are very close. So don't give up. We are very close. Whatever you're doing, do it as hard as you can. Do it more. Triple it. Do what you have to do. There's a news that came out in the US recently. Anything that concerns Nigeria is fraudulent when I tell you guys. There was a lot of people, I think it's in Atlanta or Texas. There's a couple of people, about 18 people from the board of nursing, I believe. About 18 diplomas, people who are parading themselves. They're Nigerians. They are parading themselves as licensed practitioners. As licensed practitioners, they were able to figure out that none of them were licensed. They found out that their diplomas were fake. They found out everything that they said about themselves, about their practice and all that was fake. Everything that happened there, I think it also happened in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken, but I know this one for a fact from Texas. They caught individuals. So, and I was discussing with somebody today, and I was like, nowadays, you cannot go around saying you're a Nigerian. Even then, you can. Since I joined this struggle, since our leader, since 2020, either 2013, 2014, I don't tell people that I'm related to anybody that is called Nigerian or to anybody that calls themselves Nigerian. I never say that. I just say I'm a Biafran, and I'm so glad that I stuck to that. Because now it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that you can go and say you're a Nigerian, and let's say I'm a practiced individual, licensed individual, and I go there and I tell them, people may be questioning my credentials, They may be questioning my credentials, but thank God that I didn't go to school in the zoo. That's my saving grace. If people know that you're from that place, everything about you now is fraudulent because they have no data. They don't know who's the criminal. They don't know who has gone to jail. Even their president, even their assistant president, their governor, everybody may have criminal records, but we don't know. We don't know. Everything about that country is fraudulent. And now they are scrutinizing anyone that said that they went to Nigeria or they are Nigerian and they have anything. Because for you to be a nurse here, you have to, I don't know, I'm not sure how they do it in the zoo. Like I said, I didn't go to school. I think you can just go and learn a trade and you say you're a nurse, right? But over here, you have to take a board. Am I correct? Do you take a board in the zoo? Can somebody let me know?
No.
Over here, you have to take an exam called NCLEX as a nurse, as a registered nurse, and they also have LPNs. They're a little bit of a little lower than registered nurses. You have to take a board, pass the board, and then you can then say you are a registered nurse. They do have like certification. Even the caregivers here, they have to. If you're a real authentic caregiver, you must have gone to school for 6 months, and you have to get certification for that. So everything here, they have to have it documented. They do your fingerprint. They do your IDs, your facial recognition. They do everything to actually say that you are. So for people here in this country, Nigeria, they open their schools. They say they are doing schools. They open schools. They're fraudulent in everything a Nigerian does. Fraudulent scam in everything. Thank God for Biafra. Honestly, thank God for Biafra. Biafra has saved us. Y'all don't know how happy I am because as a foreigner in this outside the zoo. Anyway, first of all, your skin is already brown. black, whatever you guys want to call it, because me, I don't like that word black. You first already, you're already struggling with racism. Now, on top of it, you're struggling with the Nigerian identity. Everybody thinking you're either a fraudster, a scammer, or, illegal, things like that. You are being seen as someone that is fraudulent. Well, ever since I started identifying myself as a Biafran, y'all don't know how happy I am. And that has been years, like over 10 years now, that I've been identifying myself as a Biafran. Some people will still come in to tell me that you're a Nigerian. Of course, some of them will say, you hear your last name and things. No, I'm a Biafran. And they ask you, where is that? I tell them, it's close to Ghana. Before our leader brought that, brought back this, because I never heard about Biafra restoration until our leader, Martin Namskano. After when he brought up that, and I joined, before that I used to, like, say maybe Ghana, Senegal, any other country, because I didn't want to identify myself with that country. So guys, Biafra has really saved me. I don't know about you, but this, and I went to read the declaration in Finland. I must fight. I must fight to hold this nation, because I know what I'm gaining as a Biafran than as a Zoo person. I'm telling you guys, if you are not proud to be a Biafran, I'm sorry for you. That Biafra has really took away shame from me. For me, I don't know about anybody else's experience, but for my own experience, it have taken away shame, because it became I was very ashamed of being identified as a Nigerian. I was so ashamed of it. So right now, when you see me fighting, I know what I'm fighting for, because I know this name have given me a brand new future, a brand new life, and it is who I am, truly am. And I'm so proud to be a Biafran. So I want to encourage you guys to stay strong, stay strong, and do what you have to do to save our children's future. Because I keep saying that, guys. We may not stay too long to enjoy Biafra, but we can do it for our kids, so they don't go through what we went through, being in that God-forsaken country called the Zoo. So for right now, I'm going to yield. I'll let somebody else speak. Thank you so much, Biafra. Much love from here.
Thank you, Pongal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You see, when you are calling the zoo like this, some people don't understand the name. I mean, the meaning. Sorry. The zoo is Nigeria. Onyendu said, I was listening to Onyendu one. Onyendu said, Lord, look at it, will never be well with you, wherever you are. For crafting a name and giving it a black man that doesn't reason. And a black man thereby carries it on his head. I'm a proud Zugeria. I'm a proud Zugeria. It's quite unfortunate that among us everything that is going on today, our own son, as some people may call it, our own brother Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our own prophet, our own leader, our Onyendu, our Messiah, is being kept in Sokoto prison for no justification, for no just reason, for no case. Why? For speaking for Biafrans. For saying that we are tired of living with people that dine and wine with terrorists. For saying that we are fed up, that we no longer want to want to be coexisting with people that eat human being alive. With people that when you come out to protest about the insecurity that they are bringing different terrorists from all over the world into their country, when you come out to protest, when you come out to speak, they will kill you as they did to Edo youth protesters, the students. They shot at them. They killed the one they were able to kill. And then they jailed and they detained some of the ones they detained. Over 50 were detained. So you want to expect us to come and sit down, be watching as everything is going on. Thank God Biafra has come. So we should be shouting, Obi, I can't get so money. You see, this is just the problem we have. This is the problem we have. Ndi Igbo ba anyị, this mentality, this conquered mentality that some of us grew up in that zoo, this conquered mentality we grew up has eaten us so deep. You know, there's something my brother Rose used to say, and Rose, I concur with you, you know, somehow, that any day some of them will step out from this Zugeria, this Obodo Bongo, that day they will realize that their years staying in Nigeria has been wasted. And no be lie. No be lie. That is why someone can collect 10,000, 20,000 and wipe off his family. Why? Because the government has put all of them into abject poverty. Abject poverty. You don't have mouth to speak. They have used their military to suppress, to oppress, to smother, and to put everybody in perpetual bondage in that Obodo Bongo. And what do you mean? And what do you mean? Who are you? Like I keep saying, before that terrorist country called Zugeria, that my prayer every day is that Lord look at it will never be well with him wherever he is.
You say,
with that is Akona wine, because I know it's the woman that crafted that name. And then Loluga said, okay, honey, I think that name will go. Let's give them that. Let's give them the name. Let's give them the name. And this is where Bruce said it in Williams and Aaron. I'm a proud Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria. Oh, proud of Nigeria. Oh. Proud zoo, proud zombie. I wouldn't be calling this zoo. You know, Obodo zoo are a place where they train animals. And animals that have been trained in the zoo, sometimes when you give them a signal, they catch it immediately. You know, when you tell them, "Hey, get out," those animals will move away. But in that contraption called zoo, Obodo Bongo, all of them are below animal. Any one of them is that bears that name. I'm a proud Nigeria. He's below animal. No, what is it? He's below ants. Any one of them telling you, I'm a proud Nigeria. Oh, one Nigeria. Oh, one Nigeria. Because someone was saying something yesterday. It is only in the zoo. It is only in Nigeria that you hear, oh, I'm a one Nigeria. I'm a one Nigeria. But there is something I have been asking. Why is it that some of them, when you tell them that Nigeria happened to you, they will say, go for it. They will debunk it. Why? Okay, so let's say that as American is, you tell someone, let America happen to you, the person will be debunking it or rejecting it. Why is it that those of them that say that they are proud Zugeria, they are not proudly, you know, deep down inside them, they don't believe in that in that zoo? Baboons are monkeys. Baboons are monkeys. There's no how you will dress a monkey, or there's no country. Even if you take a monkey to to city and he sees a plantain, he'll be jumping from one plantain to another. There is no perfume that you will spray a pig that will make the smell of that pig not to come out. That is what the zoo is. The Zugeria stands for death. Zoo, called nigger area, stand for death. And that is why the zoo passport today has become so useless. And some of them are, testifying it. Some embassies, some country embassy, some of you, do witness embarrassment now. But my pain is, our people still don't want to reason. It's the problem, they don't want to reason. I told you, that's why we need to call them black people are cursed. I know it's true. Black, it seems like they are cursed. Truly, they are cursed. Somebody is oppressing you. He's killing you. Someone is telling you that I'm coming to kill you. You are sitting and watching and waiting and looking. That person will come. Rape your wife. Rape your mother. Rape your daughter. Butcher them. And kill you. And your pregnant wife, they will open her tummy, remove the baby, and feed it to their dog. As a zombie, you can't do anything. Because you are conquered, your brain is conquered. That's why I said, anybody calling him or herself a one nigger area, they can never reason beyond and above the limit that they have been placed there. They have been placed, in short, whether rich or poor, their brain, their reasoning can never go beyond that limit to reason outside that circle that they have been programmed and positioned to. That is why the zoo must be crumbled for the sake of humanity. The zoo must crumble. And I'm going to touch now, bro. Some of our Igbo brothers and sisters that they are using to do this evil, that they are using to drag us backward, that they are using to cause this mayhem. We are too comfortable with evil. The banyo the too evil. Obianya joka. Ndi mere niru kompetenazo. Oh ya bu ndi banyi. Ndi banyi the too wicked. Look at DPM. Was it not someone that she interviewed? Someone that she brought in wholeheartedly to come in. But as the return is around now, Chokwari will receive DPM. Is it not our people? On the only. Is it our outsider? There are so many of them. But do you know my joy? My joy is that all of them has faded away. It does not matter how they keep trying. Let them keep trying. It does not matter. Onyenu said, even if it is one person, Biafra must come. And but today Biafra has come. Even if it is one person, Biafra must come. That today Biafra has come. Let them continue. Let them continue. Come on, this was how the same Biafra. So something that has never happened in the history of Biafra. These people went so far to create that history by suing a Biafra. Olendi Nemeya, Aqua Biafra. Dinzuzu. I'm asking no more time see me. Okuka. He's talking too much. He's talking too much. Dinzuzu. Gwagodi mi ife game. ife kpatara na mmadụ ga-agacha Finland batasịsị na onwere ikwugara ife ọ gara Finland ga-ime. What type of stupidity is this? That someone above 40s, 50s, Garnada Odoka Iberiba. You know, if it were to be, a children who will say, oh, maybe they are children, they don't know what they are doing. Mananda Abuko you. These are married men and married women that even that protested on the snow. I mean the snow. When they were in Finland.
And it was freezing, my brother. It was freezing. And we all stood out there. We stood out there.
In
the cold.
What are you telling me? That thousands of Biafrans were jubilating. Me and myself, as I was watching it, I hope hey, that last class, it is in my generation that we saw this.
I got for the declaration. I got apple. Boy, there you go. Biafrans Akora Hego.
Flight.
Free flight to free flight to my you know the one that surprised me most is the natural anyafa. Those that you can never imagine in your life that if anything should happen, that these are those that will still stand their ground. Oh, man, not Diego.
All of them, they're all from Europe, some from America, from Europe. The same thing, what the buildings you see in Finland, the same building you see in Europe, everywhere. So tell me, you spend the whole money, whatever, you go to Finland, you go there to look the same building that is in where you are staying. The same building is in Italy, it's in Switzerland, it's in America. You just leave the station, go there. Let's build an anya, say photo. What will I tell Mike Johnson? He tell Mike Johnson that he went to eat apple. He had that apple. Shame. All of them just so too in their trouser. But to wear trousers because they are atala apple. Atara apple. They go by the hand.
Our brother Honorable Benchus, also your forbidden fruits. Forbidden fruits. Forbidden fruits. Okay. All the when you put a dry fish in ngoga, I don't know how to call it in English. In ngoga, you know, in the night you will see rats running. You know, going outside to go and call others that there is a fish. There is a fish in the house. You know? Okay, no logwa, okay, no here, nazo no nangiga. Exactly what this people did. And in all and all, we tend to go Kikabiama. We tend to go Kikabiama because if not for the sake of God, believe me, I don't know how it would have been. I think it would have been so terrible.
Yes.
It would have been so terrible.
Yes.
So terrible.
So bad.
I got talking.
Yeah, wait.
I don't know where you I quite want
oh, picture now by from December till now. Picture that is picture would have been eating pictures. You know? Manekele the rich. You know? Who would have ever believed that 1 year and what if I'm not with the DPM? Imagine, have you people ever thought of it? If these people could go to the extent of, and these are, the thing that baffles me is that these are Biafrans. These are Biafrans. These are Biafrans that came back from Finland after everything with all the brouhaha, went down to the point of doing incantations for Biafrans to die with candle and egg. Chineke me. So that I would die. Kagum was a Biafra. And these are Biafrans. What type of is there another evil that is worse than this? That when I don't agree with you, I must die. That if I don't agree with your opinion, I should be buried alive. And then tomorrow you turn around and be telling me, oh, brother, come, you know you are my brother. Come now, come, let's come now, you know. What kind of evil are these people? You know, one thing I believe is, Ometereburu, Imeremma, also again a mano. Imerenjo, that is for you. Omemma alana ma, omenjo na alana njo. Iponye metere. We always and we forever follow their person. But one thing I'm assuring every one of them, both the one that have run away and the one that are on the ground waiting for PM Simon Ekpa to come out and say, oh, Ngozo Rabez, I don't know you. I know you not. One thing I'm telling them, and also those that are and I will never forget to mention in the auto container, which is the IPOB pressure groups. I will never cease and I will never fail to call them. But one thing, of course, one thing I still, you know, that still baffles me is that this so-called Bricky, or okay, the DOS, they never went to the length or to the extent of what this so-called Bricky. They never went to the length of overthrowing their organ. No. They never went to the length of when Onyendo was taken in, when nobody was hearing from Onyendo, they came out to overthrow Onyendo Maznam can. But they go to Munanya in Afaso. They may no competence also. So now within 2 days. Arab say from Nogara international meeting discussion to again APM. Umunne manya ko le yaro le mana kamana unu mana na oburu diki fa kai na akoko mana kamana. You know, sometimes we ought to say some of these things because these are some of the things that these criminals they really dragged us backward. That today, some people that couldn't bear the pain, some people that couldn't bear the heat because the heat was so much. So many of them ran away. Some I can't even, I don't even know whether they are alive. I don't know whether they are still existing. I don't know whether I don't know about them. But these were people that we all were, you know, we're together. Of course, we always say what's up together. But only God knows. Both those that are waiting for PM to come back, both those that are waiting for Onyendu to come back, we are all watching. And at the end, you know one thing I keep telling them, all results results will use his hand and call himself. My brother Odmisokute, please, I can see your hand up. Go ahead.
Great, my brother. I agree to. Yeah, I agree to. Actually, today, your speech is really making me happy. You guys, everybody is saying it the way it is. I greet every one of you. Greet you, Pongo, Mother Margaret, I greet everyone of you, my brother. So, Drake, actually, why I pick up the mic is the question you were asking, why did these guys went to Finland? For me, what I understand why these guys went to Finland, they didn't come to Finland to make the declaration. They only went there to stop it. So that was their plan. You know, they came there to stop everything. You know, if you remember, they were first bringing all their propaganda, how everybody are going to be arrested and blah 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 blah. how they are going to postpone the thing and continue. No, they just came there to to stop it for that redeclaration not to happen. They didn't come to make a redeclaration. Oginkiri and his entire gang. You see all of them that easily understand that their stupidity that they brought out there about the men on the ground. A group of them that understood it well that time, you know that those guys were never for this drug, or some of them do not like our prime minister. You know, most time in life, you destroy your enemy, you must come close. You must come deep inside before you can destroy an enemy. So you see all of them that came close to our prime minister was, they are not there because they want Biafra. They are there to destroy him. Some are there to make name, where some are there to make money. But at the end of everything, they never knew that someone like Ugozo Rabeze would, know, they were planning their own without knowing that our ancestors had another plan. You know, their plan was to stop. They were the one that made sure that our prime minister was detained during that time, because their mind was, once he got detained, yeah, the redeclaration, everything is going to stop, everything is going to, nobody is going to do it. On their greatest surprise, Ugozo Rabeze came and said, no, we must continue. When she say now we must continue, they start throwing how the Phillies are going to arrest. Even there was during that, I believe the other 2 days before that, there was a people spreading some propaganda that Ugozo Rabeze has been arrested, that he went there earlier, that he's
Yes,
been arrested,
now
that
that
he has
was
been arrested.
that was a propaganda from the US. Now some of the infrastructures and some of the briggies, the
Thank
criminals.
you. All these GOS guys, these GOS guys, many of them are inside the British government. Yeah, the government in Israel. Many of them are there. That is why you see them coming out to tell us that the GOS is wise. Since then, have you heard them talking about how wise they are, or coming on wise to talk
They
truth?
are wise. They are very wise in betraying. Only in their pockets. It two container
Thank
can have the wise in there. Ijego mo Biafra two container.
you understand it well. Why are they fighting our prime minister? They are fighting our prime minister because when he came into this struggle, he said no more payment to anybody. That is the only reason why they are against him. Because if he continued the way our leader Marvin Mandekari was doing it, like paying those fools, paying them, if he continue with that idea, none of them would have gone against him. These guys just want to be rich. They just want to do like what is it called? Wazirike. Wazirike used that struggle of Masop or whatever and made himself a fucking rich person. You know, so many of them just come in to get rich. Use this struggle, get rich. Some of them that have nothing doing in Europe. So they say this is the best opportunity, and the ones in South Africa, this is the best opportunity for them to make money. So they get into it. They start coming online, blah 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 blah. So they will get people will get to know them, start listening to them. You know, they know what this is just a game they play. So they have planned everything they planned. Didn't work out the way they planned it. That is the thing that, for me, that is what I learned from everything that is going on. All their plan didn't work out the way they planned it, because they plan. They're just human. They forgot that what we are doing is not an ordinary thing. Our leader once said it. Even our prime minister said the same thing. Many of us have always said it. This is spiritual something. It's not something you just get into and you believe it will work the way you plan it. Sometimes we will plan things after planning it. Our ancestors will put it the way they want it to be, because they are the ones that know best. That is why they say the gods are wise. They know the best. They know the best way. Our prime minister said something. He said that they are going to very soon that the bad ones among us will be pushed out. So that is why you don't feel bad. You see, for me, I don't feel bad anybody that is out of this struggle now. They are not meant to be there. Anyone that have exposed their secret, they were meant to be there. Somebody like the one that called himself information minister, Abarawa. You call yourself an information minister of a country. Then went for the first convention, you didn't go. The second one, you didn't go. If you look deep, you find out that these guys, they are not even working with us. They are just there because they want to get in. They want to get big, so they will destroy you from the foundation. That was their plan. All these guys were paid to do whatever you see they are doing. They didn't just come out and do it. They just some of them that did it that work working hard in it just maybe they want to get known, they want to get famous, they want to their name to be in list, and but due to their stupidity and their inability to reason well, when you didn't put them in the position they want to be, they start fighting. Because I believe it's something like this when you're doing a volunteer something, it's not something that you must cry to for a position. It's something that wherever they tell you this is where you belong, you will take it that way. If they tell you, my brother, I think it's time to pull off and let another person try, that is to show you should be ashamed of yourself. Maybe when you are fighting for your people and your people tell you you have to wait, let another person try. That means you are not doing the right thing. You should be ashamed of yourself, not to the person that asked you to step down. You should be ashamed of yourself, and you should go sit down and see the new person, what the person is doing is going to do that you couldn't do then. Then you will learn from that. But they don't want it because they want to be famous. They want their name to be written. They want their name to be all and all. They want to be alpha and omega in the struggle. Without knowing that if you're not called, you are not called. Many were called, few were chosen. Those ones that were chosen to lead it is the only ones that will lead it. And for those that were called to support, you must be a supporter. You won't just say because you are called into the struggle, you want to be a leader. It doesn't work that way. And that is why you see what is going on is going on. That is why you see someone like Adisota did what he did. Because these are the people that believe that they are going to, despite that she have nothing to offer, but she just wants her name to be on the top. That is stupidity. That is stupidity. If you know you have something to offer, you have something beautiful for your people, what you do is you start doing what you know you can do. That thing you know you can do. Your people will be the one to say, yeah, this is the best. Like you. Nobody asked you to start hosting, and you start today. You see, many people come to your space to listen. You know, even some are making you enemies now because your space are not stopping. They have tried their best to stop your space, but it's not working. They are attacking money and might say you keep continue. Nobody asked you to do it, but you did it because this is what you can offer. This is what you can give to your people. And now you see your people are admiring you. They are throwing prayers to you. You think all those things are going to be in vain? It's going to happen. It's going to be a blessing to your life. It's what it's going to be. But when people do not understand it that way, that is when they start making mistakes. They start I want to be the head. Somebody like Ogen Kerry. Someone that can't even come out and talk. Someone that can't even hold a press conference. Want to be a leader of a wise nation. Is it not funny? It's a very funny something. That is showing that these people, they don't care. They don't care. If it's not me, let's destroy it. I remember when that America, should I call it that their lobbyist guy? I forgot that his name. When he said that he's going to lecture, teach Biafra, but he's going to lecture them, that he's going to be making videos every week to lecture Biafra. That was the point he made here. He said that the problem of Biafra is that people who are not in leadership, that they want to be in leadership, that they said that if they are not going to lead this, then let it all stop. Then who do you think is saying that? That is the people dealing with him. They are the one telling him this. If we can't lead this thing, I think we should end this thing. Do whatever you can do to put us in leadership. That is what they are telling him, and that they are giving him money, and he's doing his job. He's trying to keep up taking the money. So that is the problem we are having here. That is the main problem. Majority of the people that went to finish, that went to Latin, they didn't go there to declare with us. They didn't go there to rejoice with us. They didn't go there to celebrate this beautiful new nation. They didn't go there for that. They went there to destroy. They went there to bring trouble. They went there to fulfill their plans. They went there to make sure that they stop that good work that Simon Ekpa have put in. They want to stop it because they can't do it. They can't do what he did. It's, give them from now to next 20 years. They can't do it. They can't organize things like that. They can't even organize those documents. They don't know what to do. They do not know. They don't know how to go about it. So the best thing you see that those kind of people can do is to destroy the one that is doing it. And that is why you see many of they went there. That is why they went there to do what to destroy it. But at the end, shame on them. My brother, shame on them. They thought by they thought by now everything would be over. And they will just pack out. Like you see now, they're all back out. That was their plan. That maybe by now, before 1 year, everything will be over. Everybody will back out. That is what they think. So, but it didn't work that way. It didn't work that way. Because every day is still pushing it, doing great things, making more awareness, pushing more than they ever expect that they will do. Even doing great. And they don't have any other thing to do. Or to continue, just to back out like they have planned to back out. Because their payment, those of them that collect payment, the payment is just for 1 year, push of this their propaganda and lies. Do you see them hold space again and talk bullshit? Do you see them gathered like vultures anymore? They don't do it. Before they used to gather every day, every hour, every second. They hold their space 48 hours, 72 hours, non-stop. Where are they now? They have battered, they have disappeared. The media's power is nowhere to be found anymore. Because they are the failure. They are the one that come to destroy. There is no time. Mazen Nandikalu told them something, but they didn't listen to him. They told many of them took it as just a word. Many of them say, even though let's see, we will do it. He told them that there is nothing anybody will do to stop this struggle. He said it, and they thought it was a joke. Many of them thought it was a joke. Many people thought that word was a joke. That is why you see many people are still today jumping up, screaming one Nigeria. Still, despite the pain they are facing, despite the thing that they are going through in this their cost nation, still they still choose to be this thing that they have chosen. Some people are ashamed to join. Some people, let's wait. Whenever they get the Biafra, then when we come, are they going to test us out? Nobody is going to test them out, but the still will be unto them. Yes. Now they are not jumping up 2027. Still, what happened in 2023 is going to repeat itself again. If that will be 2027. If that will be 2027, it's going to repeat itself again. Because you can't tell me that you will kick someone out. Somebody that is with the power now. When he wasn't with the power, you couldn't kick him out. Now that he with the power, you think you can kick him out. How are you going to do it? That is why sometimes I ask, is this our people really wise at all? Are they this smart? Are they even smart?
Some of them gave fish brain. Some of them gave fish brain. Can we?
It's too funny because the more I try to get the kind of magic they want to do to get this man out of his power, I can't see anything. Someone you can't defeat when he's not in that power. You won and he took it from you with power. He took it and he told you that he's the winner. And you couldn't do anything. The best thing you do was to be went to court. And what did the court do? The court do nothing. Okay, he's saying that it's not that the court will do something. Now that all the court are in his payroll. All the judges are in his payroll. Is that now you are going to do something? Huh? It's very fun. I don't think the person don't understand the kind of brain our people have. It's very painful because when I was growing up, I know Igbos as a very intelligent people, very smart people. But to the kind of Igbos I see around me, the kind of Igbos I see that is going now, I must say, shame. That is why you see people like all these happen just can come out and talk to us anyhow. Because the way we reason now is very painful. The way we reason is very painful. People that cannot even stand in our front and talk before now, they are now making the job up. People that are scared of us before are now seeing us as nothing. Just because the way we reason, we want to do something. We just want the problem that they're having is they forgot to understand that these people that is pushing for this 2027, these are just fraudsters, scammers. Go and check them all. They are fraudsters, criminals, retired criminals, thieves. People that is looking for a way to hold one meeting or one group or whatever people will contribute. They will, at the end of everything, they will they will just take the money because they know they're not going to be there. They're not going to live. There is nothing in this. But it's not going to happen. Even though Igbo man is going to rule, he's not going to be OB. They will never allow him because he's too cunning. They knew he's cunning. They will never allow him there.
lekwa ụmụ Chineke lekwela ụmụ Chineke enwere ihe na-emenụ enwe ihe na-emenụ we are here and we dey here ohe Biafra ohe Biafra udodi lekwa ụmụ Chineke lekwela ụmụ Chineke enwere ihe na-emenụ enwe ihe na-emenụ we are here and we dey here
Say we are Christian nation. That nation, Christianity that they preach, is that what the Christianity is saying? The Christianity told them to love one another, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Was it not what he told them? And why are they being this evil that they are? They only circle themselves around them. They just want to better their life, only let others go to hell. Because indeed, if these people thinking of future, they should know that there is no future in Nigeria. Ain't no future. They must go out and find a way to build a future. Because they ain't going to build future for their family alone. Because you building future for your family is like destroying your life. Because there are people who are not your family. There are a lot of people suffering. You must not think about you. You must not think about the people you knew. You must not think about those you see. Because they are the ones you don't know. They are the ones you haven't seen before. That's going through a lot. Now people need to start thinking. But they don't want. They just want to be called the Odobu. Opotobie. Bambambo Puteja Mabuora. Your people are suffering. Whenever you come back in Christmas time, your people will run like ants to beg for food. And Ibo Mero. Ozibondo. Still, Igbos are suffering. Our people need to wake up. Our people need to start thinking. Our people need to learn. Actually, but our people have chosen to keep on living, making the same mistake day and night. Day and night. Every year to year, every 4 years, they keep doing the same mistake. The same mistake you will do, you will start complaining. In the next 3 months, you will start complaining. You continue doing it. Who is to blame? You. Because you are the one that choose to do that. People choose to just get one bag of rice and vote to whoever they want to vote. Whoever gives them the right. They don't care. That is not the way it should be. We are smarter than you. We are greater than they. We are something mightier. We are not the tail. We are the head. We are the head. The head has all. The head has the brain. The head has the eye. The head has the ear, the nose, and the mouth. We should know that. And that is the only way we can defeat that is fighting us. Because from the moment we start to understand that, we can defeat what is fighting us. This thing that is fighting us is too little. But the way we reason is why it seems like they're big. If we can unite ourselves in one voice, they are nothing. They don't even reach. Our people need to start thinking, money, 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 money. At the end of everything, you will be still crying for the same money. Many of them that build buildings around Lagos, haven't them lost their buildings? The ones that were doing business in Mandalas that they what they call the building is the Great Nigerian House or whatever that was done. Haven't they start life from the beginning again? Why wouldn't they learn that these people can destroy all these things that you are chasing? This one belly that you are chasing, this my family, they can destroy it in a second. But when you build something for your nation, when you build something for your people, when you build something for others, you will benefit a lot. Because that is how God operates. That is how God works. God does not think about one. He thinks for all. He thinks for the generation that hasn't come. He thinks for millions of generations. That is why he planted all the plants that we have here, that we may use it and cure sickness. Sickness that we never know that we come. The plants are already done to cure it. He gave us food that we may eat, that food will cure sicknesses. He knew all. He saw it. And we still we worship him, we still we follow him, we still we adore him. Still we can't do the little thing that he made open to us, that he taught us. He taught us this is wide open. We couldn't get it because of love of money. Love of money. We couldn't figure it out. Everybody wants to be holy. If you talk, they say, hey, that is not my pastor. Don't start this. Don't do this. Don't go against my religion. Still, that your religion, you don't know nothing about that religion. That religion, what is it? You don't know it. You can't even figure it out. You parade yourself every day, and you say you're smart. You make the same mistake every day. You say you're smart, and you say that God wants you. You say you're a child of God. You're a child of God. You still keep making mistakes daily because someone told you that somebody's going to forgive you. You keep making mistakes. You keep doing evil things, hoping that one day that somebody will come to forgive you. You forgot to understand that whatever you do, you reap. You're not going to escape it. We must start learning. Our people must start learning. We must start working fast, smart, moving ahead. Make sure that we don't do mistakes, because this mistake we are doing is the problem we have. That is why some people will come where we're placed. We all agree that we are going here to make a declaration. Some group of people will come here to stop it. Some after the declaration that many people came, even people with weak hair. That's not the people that they were putting on weak hair. Old people who just came there and said, even let this be the last one I saw. Let this be. So my children will enjoy. My generation will enjoy. 2 days later, some group of people will just bring out propagandas and stupidity just because of the social understanding. They think about what they get today. They think about what today gives, what tomorrow gives, the name that they want to bear. That is what they're thinking. They forgot that generations are coming. We have seen the world. My brother, my sister, we have seen the world. But the question now, do you want your generation to come to see the same? That is the question every one of us should ask ourselves. Do you want the generation you are and if you fail to do yours, you will start doing theirs. That is when you have people say that they're gonna be ataji, so they're gonna ataji, or be the tabaji. Because when you continue living in among those evil, those darkness, those things that do not want good, before you know, you start living like them. Because bad will keep coming. Before you know, you believe it's how it should be. Because as people join back for you believe that will be the right, that is the right way. Because if it isn't the right way, people would have changed it. You start calling names. People that try to change it. Where are they? Hey, let me fight for my belly. Let me survive for my family. It's not why we are here. We are here to build something for the generation to come. God built something for us. But He made this darkness and took that away from the darkness and built something beautiful for our children. So that our children will enjoy and say, thanks to God. Because I would like to see the generation to come. We keep begging God for blessing, God for help us. We should have a generation that will say, thanks to God. Every morning they wake up, they say, oh God, we thank you. We thank you for what you have given to us. We thank you for this beautiful thing. We thank you for making our life easy. We thank you for all that you have said for us. Let it not be like this our generation that when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we say is, God, please, this day, provide me what to eat. Provide me this, provide me that. Let us build something for our children so that they will celebrate. So they will thank God. So they will not continue bothering God for blessings. Because the blessing that God has given to us is already there. All we need to do is to what? To clean it. It has been, the house He built for us has been dust. The darkness took over and everywhere is dusty. The weed have grown everywhere. We need to cut off these grasses so that we may be able to clean this house and enjoy it and set it so that our children will enjoy. We will enjoy the little one that we enjoy, and our children and generation to generation that will come, in thousand generations to come, so they will enjoy it, and we will guide them on the way that they will never go or fell out of this, so that they will not face what we have faced. We must guide them. We must protect them. We must not teach them to continue begging from God, because God has given everything. He has provided everything. He has made everything available. It's just that our stupidity has made us not to see it. It's for us to clean this house, make the house neat, so that we will guide our children, so that they will keep on cleaning this house and make sure that they continue with that life, so they will not ever in this life to kill. Nations have started the foundation of America. They are not there today. They are not the one enjoying it today. But their children are enjoying it. People here running, go to people from a different land running to their land to enjoy that foundation that was laid then. Why can't we do the same? Why can't we lay foundation for our children? Why must we fight for our belly? Why must we fight for what we will eat today? Why must we? How long are we going to continue like this? How long are we going to continue eating with our enemies, laughing with our enemies? How long? I think it's time we wake. We need to wake up. Mazen Mandekala have said a lot. Still, you people refuse to wake. The only thing you understand is
We don't make it.
What?
against them, thinking that they were protecting their interests. Forgot that their interest is those people. Igbo, that is the reason why Igbo Biafrans are so Biafrans are so intelligent. But as an Igbo Biafran, onye na-eme ka mụ na-eme ka mụ ga-akpọ him. And these people, they do what? They betrayed ndị na-eme ka ha na-eme. Ndị ha kwesịrị ịkpọ onye ha. They betrayed them. Jega were the radical Islamists. I was listening to a news you hear when people from Qatar, Saudi Arabia were warning the Western world about the so-called Islamic Brotherhood. They say even them that they are Islam country also, that they rejected them, that they have to learn about these people character in a hard way. That is why that they don't give them chance even in their own country. And they knew about those kind of people, the jihadists, people that want to use macheting the people, killing, destroying lives and property. Any place that these people bring this their ideology, things doesn't move forward. Things will begin to go forward. These people become anti-clockwise people, and we are not anti-clockwise. Our ideology is not anti-clockwise. We move forward. So, come rain, come sun. You know, one will not say, but our people. You will see this 2026. Everybody go and write it. This Gregory calendar 2026, because according to this is just out. This first of all. We are in ending of our 11 month now, entering to our 12th month before we will enter to our 13th month. But according to the Gregory calendar and Kainonaya, Ogi may have from Nanya, more is still coming. Look, even before the zoo will come, you see this, if K is not taking a lot of places in their contraption called zoo, Nigeria, election will not happen. Even some of these people that they rig and give their name and say, some of them will put that they would say, no, me, I know they go. This time around, I know they go. Okay, me hananya. Biafra is the only solution. Look, as akufecha odanawo igbachoso agwomai onye nenyu isi ya na-apụta onye kpara nkụ ahụhụ ya nwasị ngwune bịara ya orere onwe onye gbakara ya n'ọsọ. You see, including the people they think that they have money, wealth, properties. They will understand. It's not to get the property is the problem. But if that your property, there is no security to guard that your property so that the next generation will even inherit it and enjoy it and be able to hand it over to the, like they say that, they say that the third and fourth and fifth generations. If the security is not there, let them forget it. Look at how the people are using Nigerian system to do what? Burning the properties of the Biafrans, majority, moreover the Igbo Biafrans in Yareba land, in Lagos. History had it that the people have been. You see, something is happening, Biafrans. One of the things that is happening, that is that the indigenous people, can we see that including the Hausa people, step by step, they are waking up and they are speaking out and they are coming out. Indigenous Hausa people. It's very, very good thing. Because all these people, they think the more they are delaying Biafra, the more that they are doing, the more that they think, oh, the place, everybody should mark this one. I didn't say that they are delayed because I never go. I said the more they think that they are, is the more Biafrans will be shouting, Biafrans will start to wake up and to open up the eyes of more indigenous people from that contraption. So that the Kamano ndị wu ndị be anyị sị nọ na ahọcha ndị ụkpa aghọzi onwe ha akọ ha ndị ụkpa kọtala aka ụmụwa maka Chineke ọ mmadụ bụ Chukwu a na-ahụ anya maka why? Because aja ha ga-atụrụ mmụọ ọjọọ sị tụara ya mmadụ ọjọọ maka na mmadụ ọjọọ bụ mmụọ ọjọọ a na-ahụ anya otu aka ha aja ha ga-atụrụ mmụọ ọma tụara ya mmadụ ọma maka na mmadụ ọma bụ mmụọ ọma na-ahụ anya ọ gịnị dị
mana bụ eziokwu my brother. Mana bụ eziokwu gị.
That is why Igbo ji say onye bụ chi ajụrụ ajụjụ. That is not just a name. My ancestor asked you a question. Sị gị onye bụ chi. Sị gị chi mmadụ bụ chi mmadụ abụ chi mmadụ chi bụ chi mmadụ bụ mmadụ ọ mmadụ na-eke mana ọchị ga-eme ka mmadụ kepụta. So mmadụ bụ chi a na-ahụ anya maka na mmadụ bụ mmụọ. So the more hapụrụ is the more if one of the things that is going to happen to the before they will know ana m agwụ n'eziokwu okwu for this radical Islam including ma ndị Hausa ma the people ha ji ya mee indoctrinate the people ga-ebido na-eyisi dị akwa ha mara first of all abụgodi m onye Biafra ga-amara that the first Biafra ọ dị ka ebe mitara na American the person will tell you I'm an American but American meet is an American what is here you an American you say yes from which from which state so otu aka anyị wade and then Biafra the more they feel that they are going to ha na-edile mma ha na mpa ha the more anyị ga na-atụ aja na-enye ndị mmụọ the more anyị ga na-atụ aja ka ikpe na-ama ndị mmụọ maka na o ji ihe nwatakịrị wenie aka enu ihe anyị ha ji wenie aka enu we don't collect them back ihe anyị na-emezi na-awụ ị na-atụpụrụ nkịta ọkpụkpụ na-ahapụrụ ihe ya na ndị mmụọ na-eje. That is what we are doing now.
O metere bụrụ ọ ajụ ekpere.
Yeah.
O metere bụrụ ọ ajụ ekpere.
Mba nọ now.
Okay.
Mba nọ now. O metere bụrụ ahụhụ ajọ ọgwụ dị anyị. Ọ bụghị ya. Ọ bịara egbu mgbu onwe ya. Ọ bụghị ajọ ọgwụ. This is what is good. Ọ bịara egbu m. Ọ bịara egbu Biafra meziri gịnị ha nwa jiziri aka nsị ha na-abazi ha n'ọnụ aka nsị ndị bịara igbu Biafra abago ha n'ọnụ. So anybody ka na-eme nkọgheri anybody all the whole intellectuals, all the whole intellectuals in they if all the whole intellectuals, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. Okay, Rututu, we Abraham, una see this rain, where will they see the sun? I say, when this rain go begin to fall, to pour, everybody, even if you take umbrella and cover, the only thing, even if you take umbrella covered when rain they fall, still your foot, there will still be a sign say rain falling in one way or the other in the part of your body. If you no pour your body, your foot will go match. If you go outside, they come. The person will no go outside, wait there inside. By the time you come out, one thing about you will make the person to ask you, is it raining outside? There is no how you will not come in with the evidence that it is raining. Asị kwanụ na a na-esi isi ahụ na a na-esi n'isi ahụ na-ama ụtọ nsị. What is happening? Oh. The zoo call Nigeria so that including the people that are bragging. Let's leave this. I'm not one of intellectuals. People that just bragging. They just want to, these are the people that have lived. All the king here, Akoka Akorasi, Mbe. Yeah, ndị be anyị na-akpọ ya mbe. By some people na-akpọ ya nwebe na-akọ nọ na ụlọ nshi nọ na ụlọ nshi afịsa eruzie mgbe a na-abịa ka bịa gụpụta ya obidozie na-eti na-aba na ịbịa ha bịa wepụta ya mpụta ya egbuo m ma azọgbuo m mmadụ mana ọ dị whole days ọ nọ inside that place na onweghị onye nọ na ya ihe awụde jos ndị a na-eme nkọ iri a na-aba ihe a ga-egbu Biafra if I know agaghị egbu m ga-egbu m ga-ata m ga-eblababakede ị na-ege human being ntị ị na-ege human being ntị human being that wụkwanụ you just pop, the same way you just bust out pop ụtọ ahụ na-asị pụta akwụkwọ one day ka ọ ga-esi wee lakpuo once and for all. Pụta na vibrating with all your energy. Odoganya that na the person that is behaving that way, acting in that way. No matter who ya. Many people who with a mental issue, but due to the society, I got to ask a mechanic ekweghị ka marazie ndị wondiara. Enwere some people say for wondiara. But due to na ha na-atị ka ndị na ha na-eyizi ka ndị mekaniki anyị eche na ha wụ ndị mekaniki amaghị na ha wụ ndị ara ndị na-echesi sef na ha wụ ndị ara ka dị ha mma bikos enwe ndị a na-akpọ ndị ara n'uche ya onye ara ọwụla n'ugbo n'uche ya abụghị onye ara kama ọya na ihe na-eje ọya na ije ụwa na-eje mana nwere ndị ewu rili ndị
unity.